Hi guys, welcome back. I'm here again with today's lessons on how to get ready to plant those seeds for tomorrow. So like I said in the previous video, we want an egg carton, a little Dixie cup with a hole in it, or a possible tray, seed starting tray, like this, or smaller. So these are just some kind of devices, or if you've made your own homemade paper pulpy kind of cup, that's great. That might be in a week from now when it's ready, or a few days, but we can always use all of those things. So today I'm just going to go over what kind of soil you're looking for. So I'm guessing we're not going to be making our soil at home right now because most of us are not prepared to be building our own soil, but I will go over some things. So we have a lot of, again, I want to say I'm not advertising any of these brands or anything. I'm just going to simply use the bags that I have. They've all been by donation. I do want to say Bi-Mart and DC Co-op in Roseburg has been really great, as well as Home Depot and Lowe's in donating materials, specifically soils and things like that for this, and seeds. Bi-Mart donated a lot of seeds, which I hopefully will be getting out to my students. But what you want is a seed mix. And the reason why this soil is so great, if you can look at it, you look nice and close. Some of this actually has a bit of wood particles in it. So a huge part of soil for seeding right away is that you want good aeration and good drainage. So you want your seeds to have lots of space for air to breathe and water to get to them, but you don't want them sitting in too dense and rich of soil where they actually are bogged down with too many things. They're too compressed. There's not enough sunlight, because some seeds need sunlight to germinate. Other seeds do not need sunlight to germinate, and we'll go over that tomorrow. But they're going to want space to breathe, and they need some space for water to exit out of. These cardboard, whether you're using egg cartons or you're using your homemade paper mache cups, those do dry out a bit faster because the paper in them actually absorbs the water. So that's why I don't usually put holes in the bottom of these, because it does a great job of drying out anyway. You just need to spray a little bit of water on it every day. But what we're going to be doing with these, so if you have soil that's going to hold nutrients and it's nice and fluffy and not too dense, you don't want to put compost in here right away. That's going to be something later for your plants. So we're just trying to germinate our seeds. We're not trying to, grow anything too big right now. We just want them to pop out of their little seed pockets and grow up nice and strong. So we're going to fill this with soil. And if you notice, I did kind of nice and fluffy. We're not going to push it down. We don't want anything too compact and too hard. Again, we want air and water to be able to move and flow freely through here. And our egg cartons, we're going to want them really full because there's not a lot of space in here. So this doesn't leave a ton of room for the seedlings to grow up and have really mature roots. So we're going to want as much soil in these as possible. And this might be better for your leafy greens or, your leafy greens, where you might want a bigger cup like this for your beans and peas if you're going to be starting those, because those are going to have they germinate a lot faster, so they're going to dig down deep with their roots faster, and they're going to grow up tall a lot faster. And sometimes beans and peas are a little fragile during transplanting, so you're going to want to have space for them to really develop their roots, and enough space for you to transplant them and not damage their roots, where if you had chard or kale, they're not too bad in a shallower thing like this, so it's going to be okay. So those are the things you want to focus on. You want to make sure you have soil that is for seeding and not for like raised beds, although that can be used, and you'll probably be just fine if that's what you have for right now. But if you can have the capability to go out and get seeding mix specifically for starting seeds, that's going to be way better and make your seeds a lot happier. So along with this video, I'm going to put a few things on there about tracking your seeds, and just some information that you can, with links to other educational sites that have really great in-depth information about this, that I'd love for you guys to read up on and kind of maybe go through some of their little practices and things like that if you want more activities for home and less of me talking. So get your stuff ready, fill your trays up with some soil, maybe moisten your soil a little bit. You don't want your soil really dry for the seeds, so not too wet, but if you have a little spray bottle, you can start spritzing your soil if it's already in your cup. Just fill all your cups up, almost all the way to the top, not all the way, but almost 3/4 of the way. And you can start planning how many seeds you want and how many containers you have. So if you have a whole seed packet, you're probably not going to want to plant all 150 lettuce seeds, but you might want 12. So get that ready, and you could maybe have one of this for spinach, one of these for lettuce, and so on and so forth, and save those other seeds, and we can start planting them every few weeks so you have crop for the entire season. So we're going to want nice aerated soil, cups, preferably ones that decompose, so we can just put them straight in the ground. And I will see you guys tomorrow with information about seeds and how to do it, and we'll actually be putting our seeds in the ground tomorrow, and I'm excited about that. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the sunshine if you have it. If not, good luck working inside, and stay safe.